Good morning students, have a nice day. Today I would like to explain second chapter from 10th class textbook. So that is acid, bases and salts. So first I will give one flow chart. So in this flow chart will help us entire chapter. So here oxides. So oxides are classified into two types. So that is metallic oxides and non-metallic oxides. So here the metallic oxides are react with water to produce bases. In the same way the non-metallic oxides are reacted with water to produce acids. So here the bases are classified into two types. So strong base and weak base. In the same way acids are also classified into two types. So that is strong acid and weak acid. So some of the examples of strong acid and weak acid and strong base and weak base. So first I will some of the examples of strong acid. Suppose for example HCl, H2SO4, HNO3. So these are the some of the examples of strong acid. Weak acid, acetic acid, I mean CH3COOH, H2CO3. So that is carbonic acid, H3PO4, phosphoric acid. So these are the examples of weak acid. In the same way, strong base. Some of the examples are NaOH, KOH, MgOH twice. In the same way, some of the examples of weak base, ammonium hydroxide, I mean NH4OH, zinc hydroxide, ZnOH twice, ammonia. So these are the examples of strong acid, weak acid and strong base and weak base. So first I would like to explain strong acid and strong base and weak acid and weak base. So first one, acid. Acid means the substance which produce H plus ions in aqueous solution. So here H plus ions in aqueous solution. Here aqueous solution means suppose you have to take any salt taken in the test tube and add some of the water in the test tube. So the salt is dissolved in water. So that type of solution is called as aqueous solution. So simply here we can understand the word is acid. Acid means the substance which produce H plus ions in aqueous solution is called as acid. In the same way base. Base means the substance which produce OH minus ions in aqueous solution. So here OH minus ions in aqueous solutions. So simply we can understand that H plus ions in aqueous solution means acid, OH minus ions in aqueous solution means base. So next one, strong acid. Strong acid, simply we can say that more H plus ions in aqueous solution. So that is called as strong acid. Some of the examples like HCl, H2SO4, HNO3. So these are the some of the examples of strong acid. Suppose we have to taken as H2SO4, I mean sulfuric acid. In sulfuric acid is dissolved 2H plus SO4 2 minus. Already I can say the word is completely ionized, 100% of ionized. So this reaction is 100% of ionized. So 100% of ionized means here more H plus ions is produced in the aqueous solution. In this reaction you can understand that only forward reaction takes place, does not take place backward reaction. So that type of acids are called as strong acid. Next one, weak acid. Less H plus ions means incompletely ionized. The substance which is incompletely ionized, less than 100% of ionized. So simply we can understand that less H plus ions in aqueous solution. Some of the examples of weak acid is CH3COOH, acetic acid, H2CO3, carbonic acid. Next one, H3PO4, phosphoric acid. So I will take one example, acetic acid, CH3COOH, that implies CH3COO minus plus H plus. So in this reaction, less than 100% of ionized. In this reaction, you can understand that both forward reaction takes place and also backward reaction takes place. So this is the one of the best example of weak acid. Here, strong base. Strong base means the substance which produce more OH minus ions in aqueous solution. So already you know that aqueous solution means any salt is dissolved in water. So the type of solution is called as aqueous solution. So in aqueous solution, more OH minus ions are produced. So that is called as a strong base. So simply we can say that more OH minus ions are released in aqueous solution. So that is called as strong base. So some of the examples of strong base is NaOH, sodium hydroxide, KOH, potassium hydroxide, MgOH twice, magnesium hydroxide. So in this example, you can take one example, NaOH, sodium hydroxide. So sodium hydroxide is decomposed to form Na plus ion and OH minus ion. In this reaction, you can understand that only forward reaction takes place. So that means 100% of ionized. 100% of ionized means here the salt is completely dissolved in water. So that is the meaning of ionized. So here also 100% of ionized. I mean sodium hydroxide is completely dissolved in water, does not form any type of precipitate. So this is the one of the example of strong base. And next one is weak base. Weak base means the substance which produce less OH minus ions in aqueous solution. So simply less OH minus ions in aqueous solution, and otherwise we can say that the substance which is incompletely ionized. Incompletely ionized means less than 100% of ionized. So here some of the examples of weak base is ammonium hydroxide NH4OH, zinc hydroxide ZnOH twice, copper hydroxide CuOH twice. So I will take one of the example NH4OH, I mean ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide, when it is taken in test tube, actually it is incompletely ionized because of in this reaction both it takes as forward reaction and backward reaction. So here less than 100% of ionized. Less than 100% of ionized means it does not dissolve in water. So in this connection you can understand that less OH minus ions are produced in aqueous solution. So this is called as weak base. Already I can say that acid, bases, strong acid, weak acid, strong base, weak base. Next one, properties of acid. Properties of acid means how can you identify it is acid or base. So first one, properties of acid. So already you know that acid means the substance which produce H plus ions in aqueous solution. So simply we can say that H plus ions in aqueous solution. Already you know that aqueous solution means any salt is dissolved in water to form the solution is aqueous solution. So in aqueous solution H plus ions are produced. So that is called as acid. So next test is acids are sour to taste. Taste is sour to taste. Next one of the litmus test is there. So that is already in lower sections you have to understand the word is blue litmus papers and red litmus papers. So how can you identify it is an acid or base? So acid turn blue litmus paper can changes into red litmus paper. So that is acid. So next one here, one of the another litmus papers are there. So that is pH values. So in pH values you have to identify whether it is acid or base. So here pH value is less than 7. It is indicated as acids. And next one, non-metallic oxides. The non-metallic oxides are react with water to form acids. So simply non-metallic oxides are reacted with water to form acid. So it is one of the identification test of acid. So next one, last one, methyl orange indicator. So it is one of the laboratory indicator. So methyl orange color is actually orange color. So when it is added to acid substance, on that time it color is changed. So that is red color. So simply we can say that methyl orange indicator can changes the red in acidic medium. Red in acidic medium means when you have to take as acid substance, on that time when we add 2 or 3 drops of methyl orange indicator, on that time the color can be changed. So finally red color is formed in acidic medium. So these are the properties of acids. Next one is properties of bases. So first one is base. Base means already you know that the substance which produced OH minus ions in aqueous solution. I mean simply we can write as OH minus ions in aqueous solution. So next one bases are soapy to touch. Bases are soapy to touch. So next property is already bases. Bases turn red litmus paper can changes into blue litmus paper. So that is also identified it is a base. Next one, pH values. Its pH value is greater than 7. pH value is greater than 7. So that is indicated as bases. So next one, metallic oxides. Metallic oxides are reacted with water to form bases. So simply we can understand that metallic oxides are reacted with water to form to produce bases. So next one, methyl orange test. So already you have to already you know that you have to take in one substance, when it is added methyl orange 2 or 3 drops, on that time the color is formed. So yellow color is formed. So here also same thing, when methyl orange indicator can changes yellow in basic medium. In basic medium yellow color is formed. In acidic medium red color is formed.